fresh pineapple juice. Yeah, so I've been doing my touch up on my shree yantra. This is a wooden shree yantra. It could be hung on a wall like that, or it could be laid down and used as a crystal grid. Look at this fluorite. Ooh, beautiful fluorite. Fluorite comes in the shape of octahedrons, which is our spirit is shaped like an octahedron. That's that feminine and masculine energy all together, that yin and that yang. So the idea with the Sri Yantra is when you stare at the middle, the bindu where the dot is, if you stare in that for 9 minutes, whatever you think about and meditate on, you actually can manifest because this is Om, a tonal-scopic image of Om. So Om is the primordial sound that has created everything. Everything comes out of Om. When you think of the bird, the bees humming, what are they doing? They're producing the energy, right? That's an energy. The womb, Om. The womb sounds like Om. A heartbeat will. So a lot of things in nature is like the Om. So this image right here can actually ward off bad energy as well. You hang this in your home. Keep bad energies out of your home. Now what makes this more so powerful is that, first of all, it always should be black lines, always be black if you're going to get into creating this. But today I used a magnifying glass. Hey, April. So I was using a magnifying glass to burn these lines in. At first I used one of those electric tools, but it took forever. Like, when you got one of those electrical heat tools that you plug in the wall at home, it takes forever. Alright, this wood is pretty thick. I mean, it's pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot to get through to it. So I used this magnifying glass. It was like 90 degrees today. And God, I must say I'm very impressed with it. So whenever I made a mistake, say I crossed the line, I wanted to sharpen up a particular area. What I'll do is use the razor blade to clean it up. I appreciate that. You said that's such a neat, crispy display of artwork, right? But it's also a meditation tool that can be used to manifest whatever you want. So let me see. I'm gonna look for a line that I gotta scrape. All right. Say I want to scrape this line right here, right? In the corner, this corner right here, right? I want to scrape it. You see that? Touch it up. Boom. See the corners a bit tighter now? So that's how you clean up your mistakes when you're doing the wood burning. Because when that magnifying glass gets burning, it really gets burning. Now what they say about the Sri Yantra is that when you meditate on it and you look at it, one of the mantras that you could do is Om Shri Chakra Namaha. That's one mantra. Om Shri Chakra Namaha. Another thing you can do is simply do Om, and you stand at the bindu. Om. It gotta always be facing downward. You see that downward triangle represents the yoni. That's the portal. That's where children, we come through the portal, right? We come through the yoni. Everything comes through there, right? That's called the bindu. All right. You got 4 upward triangles representing the masculine and 5 downward triangles representing the feminine. So 5 downward, 4 upward, perfect harmony between masculine and feminine energy. Notice how there's actually more triangles for the feminine energy than there is for the masculine. The masculine has 4 upward triangles. The feminine has 5. Obviously, we know that women have more in their DNA. All of everything that exists in the human race can be found through the DNA of a melanated woman. She can actually produce any type of looking child. A child with straight hair, or curly hair like mine, or a child with an afro, a child that's like light skin, dark skin, all different shades of skin, hair textures, everything. So the woman's DNA is very powerful, and so that is actually why I believe the five triangles going down. All right, and if you look at the queen on the chessboard, the queen is very powerful. So I try to make this part of my daily meditation. Now, one thing I want to do is, one thing that's powerful with this is when you're meditating with it, this wood can hold the vibration, right? Hear that? So if you're going om into the wood is going to resonate with a frequency based upon the lines that are engraved into this, right? So if you go across this with your fingers, these lines go deep. These lines go so deep that what I'm planning to do is pour some copper, some organite in some of these lines, and I'm going to turn them electrical. So electromagnetic, there's going to be magnets at the bottom. So this is what's going on with the shree yantra. I wanted to make sure that I gave y'all an update on that. How my people doing out there today? How you feeling? Reverberate, right? The energy reverberates off of the shree yantra. All right. Just like if you look at the cathedrals, right? What do you have in those cathedrals? You have the reverberation of energy reverberating off of the stained glass windows, and they're shaped in the shape of these type of shapes. Look at the stained glass windows, the windows in the cathedrals, those old Catholic churches, right? That was kind of I don't even want to go into that, but confiscated. All right, we were using these as energy transmitters. One of the things I was planning to do with my pyramid that I'm in is I'm going to turn these into energy transmitters right here. Can you imagine? Ohm is playing in here, and there's an energy transmitter of these attached to the bamboo all the way across. So yeah, that is a project that I'm working on. As you can see, it is the shape of a pyramid. If you look at a lot of the cathedrals, right, what the cathedral shape is, pyramids type. Look at the point at the top of the cathedral, right? Doesn't it go like this? If you look up in the ceiling, the steeple, you see what I'm saying? When you say it will thrive quickly, what do you mean? And kombucha, what's kombucha? If you could break that down a bit. I don't know what kombucha is. You actually, kombucha? Maybe I said something that sounded like kombucha. I'm sorry. I apologize. I really don't understand the question. You said it would thrive quickly. If you could explain that a bit more. All right? I appreciate that. So to give you a quick lesson on how to prep your wood, you can find any piece of wood in your yard. You're definitely going to need a Sharpie. I have a bunch of Sharpies. I suggest you get a bunch of them. Get about 5 or 10 of them if you really want to get into this. Oh no, this is pineapple juice. So you take a Sharpie. You got to prep the wood in order for the magnifying glass to work properly. I would suggest you use this one. This is very big compared to this size. This is easy to find. You can get this at Walmart. You can't find this in stores. You probably have to order this on Amazon. So try to get you an extra large magnifying glass. Search that on Amazon if you want to get into this. All right. Now back to prepping the wood. Get you a Sharpie, and you just color in the make it as dark as possible. Right? I'm charging up my shree yantra that I made today. Om Shri, say it with me. Om Shri Chakra Namaha. Om Shri Chakra. Remember, everything has memory. The walls in your house have memories. They said if the walls could talk, right? Energies are left when people are in certain homes. That's why it's important to clean out your home with sage. Om Shri Chakra Namaha. So by tomorrow, I should be good on this. I don't know if I can find some sun right now. It would be too much for me to run around trying to catch sun because it's going down. But tomorrow, when it's beaming, whew, yeah, now look at that word Om. Om is an electrical uh, phrase or electrical term. It's used in electricity. They say they measure electricity and the resistance of it through ohms. Ohm's law, right? You guys heard of Ohm's law? Ohm's law relates to electricity. Write that down. You have to write that down. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this tomorrow. If y'all want to pull up on me, I'll be wood burning this one. You see me burning this one. You see it like the magnifying glass, the heat. Woo! You're gonna see it smoking, and then I'm gonna get that nice smell of that wood. This wood. I don't know what kind of wood this is, but they cut down a tree in my neighborhood, and in memory of the tree, I kept a piece. All right, and this just traveled with me from state to state. I forget which state I got this in. I think it was California. They cut a tree down in the yard when I was in Ontario, California. Cut down a neighbor's tree. I was like, let me get that piece. It was either there or North Carolina. Because I had a piece in Anubis piece in California that I made, Anubis. But yeah, you said, I like what you're saying about memory. Tomorrow's better setting. I love to see it, but it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. But thanks for pulling up. Y'all got any questions about this? This is a technique that I learned in Venice Beach, California. I saw, shout out to this Rasta looking brother. He was sitting there, I ain't gonna lie, right at the boardwalk. He was smoking a nice fat one. He was just chilling, sitting down, but he had all his artwork up. Michael Jackson, Bob Marley, he had done in the design of this. And then I asked him, I said, you made that? He said, yeah. And he was encouraging me. He's like, you could do it too, or something like that. I forgot the conversation. But he's real cool, laid back, just chilling, waiting for people to just ask him for his artwork. And, he wasn't stressing or nothing. He was just chilling. I guess he was working on some pieces that day, and he was just relaxed. So I had a chance to ask him some questions. But yeah, I love seeing how street artists, make a living and they're able to thrive and enjoy their life and be out on the beach, Venice Beach Boardwalk. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to all my people in Cali. In Long Beach. Shout out to my people in Long Beach, Ontario. Shout out to Ontario. LA. A lot of places I don't been over there. Alright, so you need a ring for protection? Oh, I got those, definitely. Let me show you one. I got those on deck right now. I'm glad you asked that. A ring for protection. This is a good one right here. A ring for protection. Bow. This is a quartz point. It's an aura quartz. It's adjustable, as you might know already. I think you do know. This is if you have a petite finger, this is for protection also. If you have smaller fingers, I don't know if you have tiny fingers or what size is your fingers. But this is for average woman could wear this, I feel. But being that it's adjustable, it could go down to even smaller fingers. So if you got smaller fingers, that'll work for you. I accept Cash App. You can just send it to me at Craig's Clips. Craig's Clips. It's only $40 for the rings. Craigs Clips. Clips. If you want to do that, message me on Instagram. Just a nice little, another nice one. Okay, this is another small size. Okay, this will fit you then. This is for a very tiny thing. Look, it could barely get onto my. Look how big my fingers are, right? So if your fingers are like smaller than mine, right, which I'm sure they are, then this will fit you. All right. So message me at Craig the Creator, Craig.the.creator on Instagram. You can send me your information. I can mail it to you. You can send an address. Once you send it on Cash App, not a problem. I mail it out to you. It usually gets to people 2 to 3 days. If you're in the U.S., I send you a tracking number. Really that simple. All right. Another petite. Oh, you Aries? Oh, this is nice. Hey Aries, you a fire sign. So I got you. I got zodiac sign bracelets for you. They look like this. This right here is a Let's go for $30. Hold on, let me take this call real quick. You're on pause for me. All right, y'all. Peace. Got to go handle some business, but message me on Instagram, Craig.the.creator.